mirror, can't look at me because he's guilty.
It's week 9 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week.
It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here in Atlanta. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike. But outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one into the hands of Moore downfield.
Pass interference, defense. That penalty is declined.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And this defense, they have come to play. 2nd straight loss to start the game. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Robinson. Bijan Robinson. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback, it's Jalen Hurts.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll find his man, Mecole Hardman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do with...
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Falcons offense ready now for their 2nd drive. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will go all the way. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. York now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now we'll get a pause here, an injured player, and it's A.J. Brown who was hurt on that last play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Hurts working in the pistol. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. We are through. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Here's Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. He puts it up, and it's caught. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here comes Drake London. The rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On play action, Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live the play. And
they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
The Falcons send their punting unit out. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check out where he ranked in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend. On first down, it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. On first and 10, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A second down throw for Hurts. And this ball's going to be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be third down. Again, Hurts. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. So we'll take a breath. We're at the half. It has been an intrigue. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Coming across the field on target to Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first down, it's Hurts. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Falcons 14.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Falcons offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 18-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. To the outside, a catch made by Moore.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
The throw on the run is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
That's good for a Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
To the right, that's Pitts.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd down and 3.
Let's go now. Bronco switch.
We'll try the right side with Robinson. Whoa! And he's going to be taken down.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Pitts is the man in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. It is brought in the end zone. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Falcons. York, good on the extra point. And the Falcons will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 30. First and 10 now from the 36. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Atlanta. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Ready.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we... Throwing now, Penix on first down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And it'll be a pickup of 3, so third down forthcoming.
Here we go.
From the gun on third down, here's Penix. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Hurts looking to throw on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. But fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Throwing is Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Philadelphia.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. Now Barkley. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. Hurts going to hand this one to Shipley. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now, Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Barkley. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. 2nd down. Goal to go. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Go, Jack Panther.
Now Penix. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. I fumbled the football. The Eagles have it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
No touch. No touch.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll bring this inside the 15. And that's good enough for the first down.
No touch.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Eagles.
No touch.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles.